I can finally see.
That was fairly short-lived. We've now come to a stop. You probably can't see from my vantage point, but there are there's quite a few flashy lights up that way. Looks like we're being detoured off of the I-10. Who knows? We're going to end up somewhere. It is currently 5:23 p.m. So we have plenty of time. That's not a problem. We're about 76 miles or about 130 kilometers. No? My maths are off?
About 110.
About 110 kilometers away from New Orleans. Thereabouts.
I'm getting the feeling there might be an accident.
But yeah. It's all part of the adventure, isn't it, Ricardo?
So you keep telling me.
I kind of want to. I mean, everyone's kind of verging. Like, there you go. There's the use of the word verging. Rick keeps saying the word verging, and I'm like, I don't even know if that's actually a word. And now I am saying it also.
Don't think it's a word.
I don't think it's a word either, but we're making it one.
It's a word now.
Yeah, Virginia. You're a long way from home. Also, just because they actually do look like that, their school buses genuinely are giant yellow thingamajiggies.
Would it happen to be a bus?
It's enough sass out of you, thank you very much.
Or is it still going to be just called a giant yellow thing?
It's a giant yellow thingamajiggy.
Hey guys, guess what? Your school bus, keyword school bus, looks like a giant yellow thingamajiggy. Doesn't look like a bus.
No.
It's a thingamajiggy.
Yeah. Yeah. Bus is too mainstream. Thingamajiggy is the new bus. Alright, well, we're officially being detoured. This is this is certainly an adventure, but my guess is that they're letting us through, so it must be okay, right? No. Oh, okay. Holy moly. I don't know if you can again see the water on this side. Like, those poor people.
Didn't look like they'd gone to the door.
No. Some fancy houses. Oh, people. What are you doing? Do you not know not to play in floodwater? Silly, silly, silly.
Maybe get eaten by an alligator. I'm not gonna lie, wish I had my four-wheel drive right now.
It would be a lot more fun in the four-wheel drive as opposed to the little Ford Focus.
It would.
Look at this person canoeing. That's one way to take advantage of a situation. more flashies. I'm starting to think getting to New Orleans is not possible. Unless we have a boat. If only we had the jet skis with us.
If only we'd listened to the Samsung.
This is where the Samsung told us to go.
No, it wasn't.
No, you can't get to New Orleans without going through Baton Rouge.
You can. Remember the way I was going to show you this morning?
It still went through Baton Rouge, Rick. It was skipping Lafayette, which was the easiest part to get through.
You're an easy part to get through.
Holy moly. Mr. Policeman is gonna wave us through. Oh no, Mr. Sheriff. I apologize, sir. Oh, Jesus. If the rental company ever see this video footage, I don't want to know what that phone call's going to be. This is just cray cray. That's a pretty fence. Don't think they can get to their house currently, but it's pretty. So everything in Australia is always like, don't drive through floodwaters, don't swim in floodwaters, don't play in floodwaters. Louisiana, they're like, whatevs, we do what we want. Alright, well, we've made it through that little bit, so let's see how the rest of the detour pans out. Alright, so we are currently in Jackson Square. What are you doing? Going on that side? Alright. Ricardo is being a negative Nelly. He's not enjoying this in any way, shape or form. Can you see the disdain on his face?
It's very hot.
It's really pretty there. There's a fountain there. We got a statue behind us. St. Louis Cathedral behind us. Anyway, this is where we are. We're walking around. It's about, I don't know, 30, maybe 33.
It was 98 degrees before.
But the humidity is
and
like...
it's at 90% humidity.
Yeah, the humidity is insane. Think tropical far north Queensland.
It's hotter now. Feels hotter now than what it was in Arizona when it was 112.
And we're in the middle of the desert. But that's okay. But yeah.
It's hot.
Alright, scoot up on that rope, buddy. Scoot up on that rope. Now also remember to protect the nuggets at all times. Protect the nuggets. Protect the nuggets at all times. That rope hurts. We'll let you know that right now. Come on, little buddy. Come on, man. This is why you don't skip leg day. I know, right? What the hell, man? He's leaving already. Come on. Come on. Oh. Warm breezes blowing. I picture myself right there. Where are you guys from?
Australia.
Australia? What part?
Melbourne.
Melbourne, Southern. Little city right there. Oh, work it, girl, yeah! tells me she's ridden something this big before. Yeah! Oh shit. Oh shit. I talk. What do you get? Oh! Yeah. Oh. You gotta read that.
So we are currently in the middle of Mississippi. Yeah? Yeah. So we've left Louisiana. New Orleans was
Different.
an experience. I don't know if I didn't like it or if it just didn't meet my expectations like I thought it would. Yeah. I know that in any city there's a lot of homelessness, that, you know, your country's or your city's worst off people tend to congregate there because there's more people, there's more services, there's more support, etc. But it was quite confronting in New Orleans.
A lot more than it was in Hollywood.
Yeah, it was actually worse than it was in Hollywood, which I didn't really think was a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel as
Safe.
Yeah, it was a really pretty city. It's got a lot of history. There's some amazing things to see.
When the sun's out, it's really good.
The Garden District was beautiful. Those houses are just incredible.
Very humid.
Very muggy. Very, very muggy. The humidity was up at like 90% every day that we were there. Think tropical far north Queensland. Kind of what I was expecting, but that's okay. I don't know. It was pretty, but it was quite confronting. There's a lot of beggars on the street. There's a lot of people, you know, trying to sell you things. Probably, I would actually say it's worse than Paris.
Yeah, Bourbon Street was really bad.
Bourbon Street was worse than Paris. And like, I don't know, you know, how people watching this have been to Paris, but like the Eiffel Tower and Arc de Triomphe and whatnot, like there's a lot of people hanging around trying to get you to sign things, trying to talk to you, whatever it might be. But I actually think Bourbon Street was worse than Paris. So
there was a couple of people that had signs that said fuck you on them.
yeah, like beggars actually had signs that said fuck you,
and people were still giving them money.
They were honest. A lot of them had like money for weed, money for alcohol, money for drugs. Very honest. I don't know if I would go back to New Orleans. I think that's the only place that we've been so far that I probably wouldn't go back.
All that in Dallas. I wouldn't go back to Dallas.
Yeah, probably.
I'd go to Houston.
Yeah, see, I want to explore more of Texas, just not necessarily Dallas.
Dallas isn't very touristy.
No, not a fan. But we are on our way to Nashville via Memphis. We are hoping to stop in at Graceland, but at this point I don't think we're going to make it inside because it closes at 5. We might be able to get some footage from outside Graceland. It is Elvis week, because I think it's
his anniversary today.
Yeah, it's his anniversary of his death today, so we might get lucky and it might be open later, just because there's like a lot going on and it's all happening.
We got given a free late checkout, so we took full opportunity of that.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're on our way to Memphis, and then on to Nashville. He's in better spirits today, which is nice. I think the prospect of having burger rings on their way is making him very happy.
Yeah, hanging for Vegas. Absolutely,
like he's counting down to Vegas. Never mind New York City, don't worry about that, or DC. Just when are the burger rings coming? That's all that he's interested in. Alright, we'll check in when we get to Graceland. Bye! 100 kilometers from the Tennessee border / Memphis. And when we left New Orleans this morning, it was 35 degrees and 90% humidity. When we got to Jackson in Memphis, it was 35 degrees and I don't know, like 40% humidity. It was hot. Blue skies, beautiful weather, makes you want to go to the beach. Now, as I said, we're still in Mississippi, but almost in Memphis. And this is what the weather is doing. I don't know how much you can see, but it's grey, there's lightning, it's raining.
Crap.
I feel like Melbourne is notorious for having this weather, but no one ever said America was. It is now 25 degrees, so we've dropped 10 degrees since this morning, which doesn't seem like much, but it's actually getting quite chilly. I mean, it's still 25, so it's really not that cold. But when you've come from New Orleans with 90% humidity and 35, it's pretty bloody cold.
New Orleans is bad.
But yeah, it is now 25 degrees, raining, miserable, cold, not summer. This is not why we came to America.
It's crap.
If we wanted this weather, we would have stayed in Melbourne. Not fun. But yes, almost at Graceland. We've got about an hour of driving left. And then, yeah, hopefully it's open. I really hope it's open.
3 hours to Nashville.
Yes. So once we get to Memphis, Memphis is just kind of a pit stop. Check out Graceland. Have a look at the town, city, whatever you want to call it, and then we are on to Nashville, which is our stop for the night.
The next 2 nights.
Next 2 nights. It's true. Yeah. Miserable. Look at that. Rain and gross. Not fun. In other news, we did, however, book in to get our stupid windshield fixed because on the first day of driving, second day of driving, the second day of driving, a stupid truck flicked a massive rock and chipped it. And I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's not small, it's massive. So we have to get the windshield replaced because obviously it's a hire car, and we looked at our insurance options, but it was going to be like, I don't know, our excess, which is like $2,000 or something ridiculous. So when we're in Washington, we are spending part of our free day getting the car fixed. Because that's what responsible hire car drivers do. Yeah, and we're responsible. No one believes that, but that's okay. Yeah.
Maybe you.
It's now 24 degrees.
Shout out to the video being backwards.
Oh yeah, true. That's okay. 42,
It's
24.
42 degrees.
Sames. But yes, horrible, raining, shit. Feel like I'm in Melbourne, just on the other side of the road.
Not a good day to wear shorts and thongs.
No, we're dressed for 35 degree weather.
Well, that's what it said it was going to be this morning.
I think they lied to us. I think the weatherman lied to us.
It's nothing unusual.
It's an attack, really. I'm just not okay with this. Alright, that's all. Bye! And of course, as soon as I start recording, the rain, there we go. Well, we couldn't get into Graceland because I don't know if it was closed, because there was definitely people there, but I think it's like pre-book or tickets or something, I don't know, anyway. But we drove past. It's pretty impressive.
It's amazing that it's in the middle of an industrial street.
Yeah, it's like, so we're on Elvis Presley Boulevard right now, but it's like a commercial zone. There's a shopping centre, there's a Walgreens, there's, I don't know, petrol stations. It's like smack bang in the middle of everything. Kind of not what I expected, but that's okay. So we couldn't get in. It looks amazing driving past. People have written all over the wall out the front. There's like messages and pictures and stuff. That's pretty cool. But another misadventure, but still an adventure, so that's all that matters. We are now going to reroute and find our way to Nashville.
Once we go to a fuel station, a gas station.
We're only at half. Yeah, we need gas. Petrol, gas, same. We keep saying petrol and everyone looks at us like we're crazy. We also had the issue last night for dinner where Rick asked for chips and the waiter looked at him like he was crazy, and it took us a few seconds to work out that it was because he said chips, not fries. Because unless you say fries, they think you mean like potato chips, like Smith's, Lay's, light and tangy, those kinds of things. Oops, I mentioned light and tangy. Light and tangy chips are coming too, it's not just burger rings.
Hurry up, fuck yeah.
Why? This guy taking forever. Bastard. Yes, so we are currently in Memphis. We're on our way to Nashville. We couldn't get into Graceland, but we could see it. We need petrol / gas. And yeah, that's it. Alright. Bye. Some of the celebrations that are going on. Then we have souvenirs and gifts. And a pink bus, just because that also needs to be included in the video. Doesn't it, Ricardo?
Sure. Matches Elvis's pink Cadillac.
Which was up there. Not his one, but a pink Cadillac was up there.
His one's currently in Vegas on the show.
Yeah. We might be able to see that when we're in Vegas. You can eat.
We won't be able to see them when we're in Vegas. It's in a private collection that we would have to like beg and like suck someone off to get into. So it's not happening.
I was gonna say maybe you could eat burger rings and look at Elvis's car, but I'm not keen for that. So we'll just stick to showing you the house via the windshield. Oh, you're just gonna be able to see trees. There's the driveway. And that's the fence that everyone's written messages on.
The house there, right up the top.
Oh my god. I'm totally crossing across Rick as he drives right now. And then, have we already passed the pink caddies?
I don't know. I didn't see them in the first place.
Oh. This pink bus is very annoying. I think we must have already passed them. They were sitting in a car park. Like, with people around them, but in the car park. But either way, this is Elvis Presley Boulevard. So you can officially tell people that you've been here now, guys. Yeah, nah. I think that must have been back there. Okay, well, this is a little bit of Elvis history for you all. Also, the roads in America are terrible.
It's Krispy Kreme though. It's only our second one we've seen.
This is true. No, they were definitely back there somewhere. Alrighty, that's all. Bye.
So currently in the process of editing, and just noticed that video was cutting everywhere. I'm not too sure why. I think it's because we're turning the phone around to show the landscape and the front camera can't handle it. Very tired today. Catch you later.